Hey skiers, it's Bob with skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2023 ski test. We got a returning model for you today. This is a DPS Pagoda 100 with the RP shaping. One of the more well-rounded skis in my opinion of this test, and I'm glad to see it back for another year. Really a whole lot of fun. Got on this thing in the spring of last year and probably spent a good 4 to 5 days on it, really just trying to, home in on the strengths and just the pleasant overall nature, the easy turning ability, the great energy, high-end flotation, really quality build. And I pretty much got what I wanted out of it in those days. Everything from spring snow to firm groomers, really well-rounded option. 100 millimeters underfoot might sound a little bit wide for true all-mountain performance, but that shorter turn shape with that RP shaping built in really makes this thing more agile and a little bit more, just kind of eager to be on edge and in a carved turn than a lot of other skis in this shape. Really, really awesome choice for that advanced expert skier who's not afraid to, get a carbon ski and put the thing up on edge. Really fun making those high edge angles, definitely holds tight to the snow. We do have a very sophisticated construction going on with these skis. 3 different woods going on in here. The central cords are a sandwich of paulownia on the bottom and then ash up top, so that is a nice blend of lightweight and energy and then stability and strength. And then they're sandwiched on the sides between 2 strips of aspen wood. So you get that nice energy and well-roundedness from the aspen and then the strength of the ash and the lightness of the paulownia. So it's a really good blend of wood in the core here. And then we get DPS's carbon top and bottom. Really, that's what adds the character to this ski in terms of the construction. Excellent stiffness, super consistent from tip to tail. Really does a good job of mimicking metal without the weight. So it's a lighter, more energetic feel to it. Surprisingly damp for not having that metal. It just does a really nice job between the woods and the carbon. Taking any chatter out of it, doesn't feel like a lot of other skis that rely on carbon. It definitely has its own type of feel to it. And then in terms of that RP shaping, this is where the ski gets interesting. Regardless of length, they are really stuck on adhering to this 15-meter turn radius. So they're going to have to change the taper shape and the rocker profile in order to make it so. We still get that nice positive camber underfoot, but then we get some pretty dramatic rocker. This is a shorter one. What is this thing? A 160 something or a 171 maybe? 163. So when you get into the taller lengths, you really start to see a pretty dramatic bend in the shovel because it has to keep the narrowness in the waist without adding too much to the very ends. So that's why this is pretty dramatic rocker and then taper as well. So we see the ski go out, out, out until about here. If this was like the 184, that would be dropped down lower to make that 15-meter arc fall into the center of the ski. This 163 isn't the best example, but it'll do. And then we see that same type of theory in the tail here with that little bit of splay back here for flotation and then that taper shape here. So widest part's right about here. Again, if we bump up 20 centimeters, it's going to drop down even further. So it's pretty interesting how they shape these skis in order to adhere to that 15-meter radius. On paper, I would say I'm more of a C2 shape skier with that longer turn radius, a little bit more aggressive and direct. But in reality, when these things are on my feet, I actually really like this turn shape a little bit more. I just really enjoy getting it up on a high edge angle and letting the ski come around. It does a really nice job. And then when you get it into softer snow, it's just so easy. Great ski for the trees. We get some pretty tight trees where we are here in Vermont. This is a fantastic choice for that application. Really easy to make those subsequent short turns, and then the thing floats really well too. So if you get it in the trees on a powder day, can't think of too many skis out there that I would rather be on than this. Make sure you check out this DPS Pagoda 100 with the RP shaping here at skiessentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.